Have you watched the Avengers Doomsday trailer? Then you probably think Thor is afraid of Doctor Doom. That's exactly what I thought. But after looking back at the comics, I realized something shocking. Doctor Doom isn't the biggest threat. The reason Thor is gathering the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and even the X-Men is something far more dangerous. Incursions. And once you understand what an incursion really is, the entire trailer starts making perfect sense.
It all begins with T'Challa. One day, while he's in Wakanda, he sees something impossible. Another Earth appears in the sky, and it's heading straight toward his own planet. In Marvel Comics, this is called an incursion. It's the moment when two universes begin colliding. And here's the terrifying part: only one universe can survive. The other must be destroyed. Before T'Challa can do anything, a mysterious group suddenly arrives and destroys the other Earth. That's the moment he realizes this isn't just another superhero crisis. It's the beginning of the end of the multiverse.
T'Challa captures one of the attackers and calls a secret group. Not the Avengers, the Illuminati. This team includes Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, Tony Stark, Charles Xavier, Black Bolt, Namor, and T'Challa. Unlike the Avengers, the Illuminati make the impossible decisions. They don't just fight villains, they protect reality itself, even if it means crossing moral lines. Because now, they have only two choices: save their own world or destroy someone else's.
The choice sounds simple until you realize what's really happening. If they destroy the other Earth, they save billions of lives on their own world, but they also wipe out an entire universe. That's not a battle, that's genocide. And for superheroes, that's a line they were never meant to cross. This impossible decision is what slowly tears the heroes apart.
The Illuminati try one last solution. They gather the Infinity Stones, hoping they can stop the incursions. For a moment, it actually works. But there's a cost. The Infinity Stones lose their power, and their only chance disappears. Now, the impossible choice returns: save their own Earth or sacrifice another one.
That's when Captain America takes a stand. He refuses to destroy another Earth. To Steve Rogers, saving your world by killing another isn't justice. But the rest of the Illuminati don't agree. They believe there is no other choice. So, they make a heartbreaking decision. Doctor Strange erases Steve Rogers' memories, leaving him completely unaware of what the Illuminati...
And this is why incursions are the real villain, not Doctor Doom. Incursions don't throw punches, they don't make speeches. Instead, they force heroes to make impossible choices. Over time, friends become enemies. Heroes begin fighting heroes, and the line between right and wrong slowly disappears.
Now listen to Thor's speech again. He says they faced impossible battles before. He's watched friends die. But this time, the threat is different. If they don't stand together, nothing will survive. That doesn't sound like someone preparing to fight Doctor Doom. It sounds like someone preparing for the collapse of the entire multiverse.
The trailer also hints that 3 different Earths are colliding. One belongs to the Avengers, one belongs to the Fantastic Four, and the third appears to belong to the X-Men. The Avengers want to find a solution, but the X-Men may have already made their choice. And that's where everything begins to fall apart.
If the comics are any indication, the X-Men may already be destroying other Earths to save their own. From their perspective, they're protecting their people.
But from the Avengers' perspective, they're wiping out entire worlds. Neither side sees themselves as the villain, and that's what makes this conflict so dangerous.
Things get even more intense when the Avengers finally meet the X-Men. They're not there to start a war. They're there to find a solution. But trust is already gone. Every side believes they're doing what's necessary to survive. One wrong move, one wrong word, and the entire situation explodes into conflict.
One moment from the trailer really stands out. Reed Richards appears to be explaining a possible solution. For a brief second, it looks like peace is still possible. Then, everything changes. Yelena reaches for her weapon. The tension snaps. And just like that, negotiation turns into war.
This is exactly what happens. In the comics, heroes try to talk first. They search for another way. But fear and desperation take over. One mistake becomes a fight. One fight becomes a war. And suddenly, the people trying to save the multiverse are destroying each other instead. So, where does Doctor Doom fit into all of this? Here's the interesting part. Doom isn't simply trying to conquer the world. He already understands that the multiverse is collapsing. While everyone else is looking for a way to stop it, Doom is already thinking about what comes next.
In the comics, Doctor Doom discovers that the Incursions aren't random. They're part of a much bigger cosmic plan. He believes the multiverse can't be saved. So instead of trying to fix it, he decides to build something entirely new.
That's what makes Doom so dangerous. He's not fighting for revenge. He's not chasing power just for the sake of power. He truly believes only he can save what's left of reality. And that's exactly what makes him such a terrifying villain. So here's my theory. Avengers Doomsday isn't really about the Avengers versus Doctor Doom. It's about heroes being pushed beyond their limits. The real enemy is Incursions. Doctor Doom is simply the one trying to reshape reality in the middle of the chaos. And if Marvel follows the comics, this could become the darkest Avengers story we've ever seen. So, what do you think? Is Doctor Doom really the villain? Or are the Incursions the biggest threat in Avengers Doomsday? Let me know your theory down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more Marvel theories and trailer breakdowns, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.